Hello everybody, my name is Thea, Fotia, and welcome to Shadows Over Loathing. We last left off at Miss Brewster's with murder! Excuse me, Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry I don't have any vacant scenes, or well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have that room until the whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder. Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Offer to help. It's a side quest. I love side quests. Maybe I can help. My name's Thea Fotia. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novels? What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you could solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably well. Okay, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He's a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you'd better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so no one would be able to mess around in there. A little note next to the phone says, "Do not use phone." Tiny oil paintings of previous boarders. A radio plays agreeable music at a polite volume. This potted flower saw nothing. The bathroom door is locked. Only Miss Brewster's allowed into the kitchen. Hi, Miss Brewster. Yes, did you look in that poor man's room? Room 3C? I'll be right back. Let's go upstairs. You should probably check out the crime scene in 3C before trying to interview lodgers. It's a communal hat rack, but nobody's using it at the moment. I love this walking. Heels? Some high heel shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect of this road would upset Miss Brewster the most. Take the shoes. Extra high heels. Makes your steps higher. Oh, I love this. The two pointed leaf plants are holding the frondy one hostage. Okay. You'll knock the door and put the key in your secret pocket you use for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. You step into room 3C and discover, holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Miss Brewster said, there's nobody in sight. Investigate. The window is locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. An ordinary wash station. No clues here. There's also a mirror. Let's fish. You found a handful of clean water. Check for clues. You look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Thea. Smile. Hey there, looking good. Oh, what's wrong? Why, I oughta. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. I'll just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. There you are. Smile. Hey there, good looking. The wardrobe is locked. Can I still fish? Holy jeez. Is there even this much blood inside a person? Let's fish. Huh, nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. There's nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. A throw rug. This throw rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. We roll up the rug and whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and graphs appear to have been burned into the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram, and it even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Great, like a regular old murder wasn't enough. I like how the rug had the circle on it already, and then underneath it was just that. Alright, 3D. It'd be best if you report to Miss Brewster first. Okay, let's go downstairs. Downstairs. Well, Miss Brewster, I've had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. Hello? Okay. I am recording. Yes, actually, an occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the cult, do you know? I do recall one of them specializing in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia. But I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Alright. Let's start with A. 2A. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesperson who specializes in occult stuff that seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. So it's these two. Or these two. Or it's the victim himself. You knock on the door, a salesperson poke his head out. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Yeah, real grisly business. Do you know what the other salesman that lives here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Deringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and valuables guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. But that probably doesn't help you much, though. I'm warning you. I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell Deringers, right? That's right. You should buy one. There's a murder on this. Actually, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though all I know about him is he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. None of them are the victim. The victim, by the way. There's no response. You try the doorknob, but it's locked. 2C. Hello? I'm investigating the murder. How about... Oh, do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys, although I think there's a guy who sells brushes, whose neighbor's Here's with a guy who sells pants? Okay, thanks. Alright, there's something I can help you with? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy who sells pants. But all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. No problem, thanks. This door? You knock on the door and the salesman looks out. Hello, who are you? Well, I'm I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells those jokes and gag isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. Two C I couldn't get into. Excuse me, Miss Brewster. Who lives in 2C? They didn't answer the door and the door is locked. That's because my room, 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I look inside? Certainly not. That's private. And you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. I guess I have a point there. But I figured out who the occultist is. Maybe if we confront him with it, he'll either confess or give us some useful information. Are you certain which one it is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. Well, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Shall we gather everyone and together at the scene of the crime so you can do a dramatic reveal like in the novels? Sure, if you want. I must say, this whole murder business is simply dreadful. But it's the most interesting thing to happen in years. Uh-huh. Get up to 3C. Alright. Hey, I suppose you're all wondering why I called you here today. I assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder. Yeah, that was my guess too. Yeah, right. Right, yeah. Well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman who is the guy in 2C. What are you talking about? That's my room. Oops, let me check my notes again. Suddenly the wardrobe flies open, a salesman jumps out. Haha, I fooled you all pretty good. What the? Who the heck are you? I'm the victim! I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How did you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport. Kid, wear it in good health. You got an item. Foot's ring. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Return to the lobby. Humph. Well, at least it was all solved. God damn it. Dang it. You bully! Can I use your bathroom before I go? I've been here kind of a long time, and yes, alright, here's the key. There we go. There's a sign on the medical counter that says, take whatever you need. How generous. Most places reserve this stuff for the people who actually live here. Rhino Bomb. You got an item. Birthworth's finest tooth wax. Alright, let's fish. You caught something. Soggy used bandage. Continue fishing. Nasty goo. Ew. Handful of clean water. Looks like that's everything. A full height dressing mirror. Check myself out. Hey, Thea. Okay. This is where the traveling salesmen do their most important business. Flush it. Hooray! you find your path unexpectedly blocked by a huge pile of junk. A broken down car, a busted lamppost, a couch with the springs poking out of it, and a wide variety of other assorted trash. Geez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a couple of weeks ago. That car had a tire break, smashed it on the lamppost. That explains the car and lamppost, but why are why are they still here? And what's with all this other junk? City trash takeawayers are all contractors now. And who wanted to pay for it? Nobody. So the car waits there, and people put junk there because there's a place, because that's a place where junk is. Huh? Well, I guess we go around it. No, not in the street. That's dangerous. Look at the lamppost for what a car can do. Well, sure, but the traffic isn't bad right now. And here, it's not any problem. Gabby starts picking up the junk and stacking it out of the way, clearing a path through the middle of the pile. Thanks, Gabby, but that's not really... Yeehaw! With a mighty shove, Gabby knocks the wrecked car over on its side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow! Haha, Gabby sure showed that car, or where a car goes. Woo! Gabby's muscle increased by 1. Yeah, if this antique thing doesn't work out, you get a job threatening to park people's cars for them. I guess that would work. This rock is steaming. Why do all the rocks in this yard have creepy glyphs painted on them? Weird. This rock has a date painted on it. Jump down. Okay, got it. Amble away? No thank you. Probably shouldn't just barge in. Knock. What? Was it? I'm from the Municipal Census Bureau. I'm the milkman, milkwoman. Got your milk. Congratulations, you've won a sweepstakes. There's nobody here but me and those 4 urns. Urns? 5 urns. Go away. Congratulations, you've won a sweepstakes. Fat chance, never won nothing. Didn't. Hello? Hump. Didn't enter no sweepstakes. No how. Scram. It's on these fine leather jackets. Don't wanna buzz off. I'm the milkman, milkwoman. Got your milk? I ain't drinking that fat water. Get lost. Come back later. On your way to wherever, you run into a cool guy wearing some cool glass sunglasses, strutting down the avenue. Hey baby, what's up? Hi. I can see you dig the shades, you've got good taste. What the what? You like my sunglasses? Oh, gotcha. I don't think anyone calls them shades for at least another 20 years though. I pride myself upon being on the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you rows of sunglasses inside. Cared about yourself a pair? For you, only 25 me? Sure. Oh, that's what I like to hear. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business with you. Okay. I should... It's that oboe hobo from the park. Talk to him. Well, hey there, friend. How's life treating ya? Oh, I'm doing alright. Say, I never got your name. Oh, I'm Obi. Pleased to meet you. Likewise, Obi. I'm Thea. How's the camp? Well, it's fine, but most of the fellows here have got all kinds of stories about their travels, and it occurs to me that maybe I ain't done enough of that. Feeling a wanderlust? Well, no, maybe I wouldn't put it quite that strong. Let's say a wanderthirst. You want to tag along with me? Well, now, you're a pretty cool cat. And that does sound interesting. Alright, I'm in. Obi has joined you as a companion. Are we heading out Now, or do you want me to wait for you someplace? Now's as good a time as any. Okay, you have it. Alright, let's hit it. Hit it. Hey, LB, everything's alright? Everything's copacetic doll yourself? Makes small talk. So why an oboe? Why not, I don't know, a saxophone? The sax is a righteous instrument, but there's just something special about the tone and drill of an oboe. It's like a ray of sunshine coming down from heaven. Wow. Also, it breaks down into a case the size of a library book. You ever tried to carry a saxophone in a bindle? How's the hobo life treating you? Well, I wouldn't say I got no complaints, but there's never a dull moment. Why do you think? Were you thinking of joining up, considering all my luggage burned up in a mysterious fire? And I'm sleeping in the back room of a shady antique store. I kind of feel like I already have. Well, heck, we'll have you riding the rails in no time. Let's keep going. It's been a while since I was in Ocean City. I don't remember it being this run down. Yeah, this old town sure does have some rough stories. What happened? Beats me. I ain't hip to local politics. Tell you one thing though, it ain't a good sign when the city's parks gotta hire a random gal off the street to do security work. Ah, yeah, no kidding. Are you from Ocean City originally, Obi? Nah, I was born in upstate New York. What town? You wouldn't have heard of it. Nowheresville. Man, I split that scene as soon as I was old enough to stick out my thumb. Doesn't sound like you miss it much. What's to miss? I got the whole world stretched out in front of me. Do you spend a lot of time in Ocean City? It's a major rail hub, so yeah, I found myself back here on the regular. Been all up and down this coast a bunch of times. Though. And as far north as the Windy City. Only that far? Why not all the way to Frisco? It's a long trip, and I'm not much excited about crossing the desert. Seems like a real hassle. But I'll get to it one of these days, once I figure I've seen everything there is to see on this end of the country. Choose some more fat. Okay. This is as cozy and inviting as it's possible for a barrel of burning garbage to be. Warm your hands. Oh, that's nice. You gained an effect. Warm hands. This guy is in a state of washboard-induced ecstasy. Wow, you're really going to town on that washboard. Yep, I love the fast, the scattle rhythm it makes. Is it pretty good? I bet someday there'll be a fancy electrical machines that do it really good. Till then, though, folks call me Washi, by the way. Hi, Washi, I'm Thea. Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem here. See you around. Okay, what's this shy? Probably shouldn't mess around here. You might wake people. Grub. Bum, 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 bum. This guy is really jazzing up the place. Hi there. Howdy. They call me 52 Teeth Thompson, or just 52 for short, huh? Is that because you have 52 white keys on a piano? Nope. Ask about his piano. Well, it's lucky that they happened to find a piano for the camp. Oh, I brought this baby with me. On foot? How? Well, it took a few trips. Okay. Due to supply chain difficulties, the grub car is currently bring your own grub. Condiments are still available to camp residents. There's ample condiments, but you don't feel like taking any right now. The hobo who you met at the abandoned grocery store is slouching around and generally he's staring off into space. Hi there, Samuel. How's it going? Doing fine, thanks. Were you able to find any work? That's a shame. Alright, yeah, don't let it get you down. How's the camp treating you? Yeah, it seems nice. Everyone's real friendly. That's great. Community is real important. Definitely better than standing on an abandoned street corner. I don't suppose there's any chance of a punchline where you suddenly say something really elaborate and completely understandable, is there? Yeah, just checking. Okay, see you later. This is the hobo lady you met at the boardwalk earlier. She gives you a smile and a thumbs up. Hi there, Dusty, right? That's me. And your name was Thea. Got it in one. Great. How you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints. That would make any sense to describe. How are you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable. Even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking getting a poker game together. If I could find anyone with a full deck, haha. Haha. It's Gus, the guy you met in the rain when you arrived. Hello, Gus. Why, hello there, Thea, I believe it was. That's right. Always a pleasure to have another run-in with a friendly face. It's nice that the rain cleared up. It is nice. I do enjoy the rain, but I also enjoy dry clothing. So you're the kind of guy that's comfortable in any sort of weather, eh? Yeah, I do my best. Can't stop a rain cloud from crying after all, and in fact, when you get right down to it, pretty much anything that happens to a person can be considered weather of a sort. Huh, that's real philosophical. Oh, Gus says, if you can find the pleasure in any circumstance, then you'll never be a sufferer of misfortune. Sufferer of misfortune. Gosh. Hey, don't touch that telephone. Royal use only. This phone isn't actually connected to anything. Don't let it hear you say that. Hello there. You must be the Hubble King. The crown gave it away, I presume? Yup. Well, you were absolutely correct. I'm the Hubble King, though to foster a more familiar air, I permit subjects to call me Johnny. Nice to meet you, Johnny. I'm Thea. What can I do for you, Thea? I got a question. Where are you from? Hoboken? Of course you are. Talk to her. Hello there. Well, hello there, dearie. I don't believe we've been introduced. I'm Veronica. Hi, I'm Thea. Can I offer you a cup of tea? It's homegrown, so to speak. You found tea leaves around here? Just about any leaves can be tea leaves with the right attitude. I'm fine, thank you, though. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers, the whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine it. Huh. This device seems to have music coming out of it. You don't even understand the titles of these books, much less their contents. A bewildering array of partially redacted nonsense. There's one thing these notebooks have in common is that you do not understand any of them. Wow, you haven't seen one of these in ages, whatever it is. I know what that is. A desktop radio. A hat. Oh, it's a shoebox. A ratty old shoebox is slouching in the corner. You cannot begin to fathom what this contraption is for. A hobo is flipping through a worn book, occasionally stopping to check the strange machine next to him and pencil some notes in the margins. Hi there. Oh, hello. You must be new here. I don't think I've seen you around here. Yeah, my name's Thea. Pleased to meet you. I'm Letters McCabe. Is there anything I can assist you with? Why do they call you Letters? I'm an expert in Migrocryptography, aka Hobo Code. Are you familiar with it? Nope. What's that? It's a system of pictographic elements that can be written unobtrusively on walls or carved into fence posts, etc. They're traditionally used by hobos to leave messages for other hobos, to mark a house where the occupants are charitable, for instance, or to warn of a vicious guard dog. That sort of thing. I'm working on expanding the system for more general communication purposes. That seems pretty interesting. Is there anything else I can assist you with? What's the book you're reading? This is the Hobo Code Manual. I can teach you the basics if you like. Sure, sounds useful. You spend 10 minutes or so going over the basics of Hobo Code with letters. He teaches you some of the most common glyphs. If you'd like to know more, just ask any hobos you meet. They're honor bound to assist new learners. That's the Hobo Code. That's the Hobo Code. Neat, thanks. Well, what's all this stuff in this room? Stuff is a little overbroad of a topic for conversation. Feel free to point out any particular object that you want to ask me about, though. I'm always happy to be the informative. Okay. Ask letters about this. That's just a radio. Alright. Manuals for various ciphers of codes. Types of codes and ciphers. Vigneer, Beaufort, treaties on several variations of columnar transportation, the classic Mormon jigsaw, German mix-up code, and so on. Interesting. There's a few old books on pictographic languages in there, too. Fascinating stuff. Well, it's all Greek to me. Those are some general purpose hobo code glyphs I'm working on. There's a bunch of them that are blacked out though. Yeah, well, they're still experimental, so I decided it'll be wisest to take some precautions. Huh. Yeah, all my notes on the hobo code. More notes on codes and languages in general, as well as my studies on radio telemetry, telegraphy, and telephony. I think my aunt's recipe book is in there somewhere too. Did you write all of these in code? I can't make a single one out a single word, or no, that's just my handwriting. I see. That's a teletype machine that we salvaged when they shut down one of the local post office branches for cutbacks. We patched into the local telegraph network so we can communicate with some of the other hobo communities. Neat. This is an old naval radio encryptionograph from the Cola Wars. I'm trying to modify it to work with hobo code. That sounds hard. Yes. It wasn't designed to handle pictographic writing systems, that's for certain. But if I can get it to work, it should be very secure. Between this and the teletype machine, this is some heavy-duty equipment you got here. Well, yes, I'm not at liberty to discuss it in detail, you understand, but secure lines of communication are going to be very important if Johnny's plans are going to come to fruition. Well, now I'm intrigued. Sorry, you'll have to talk to him about it yourself. It's a ham radio. What's it for? Listening to stuff about ham. Gotcha. Old shoes. You're welcome to them. You try to pick up the box, but you can barely lift it. Geez, what kind of shoes are these? Hand-me-down boots. They've been passed from hobo to hobo for generations. Probably about 50 pounds of metal reinforcements. It's on them by now. Wow. I like the heels better. Got any hobo code tips to share? Oh, Letters gave you the lowdown on the code, eh? Sure, I could teach you a character or two. She pulls an old copy of the racing form out of her pocket and scribbles some glyphs in the margin with a pencil. Hobo code knowledge increased, thanks. Ah, you're a student of letters. And of letters. I'll be glad to help. He searches for his pockets for a dry piece of paper but can't find any, so he scratches and glyphs into the dirt with a stick. Thanks. And do you have any? He fishes an old store receipt out from his pocket and draws some very small symbols for you to squint at. Oh, thanks. Sure, doll. I know a glyph or two. Thanks. He pulled the scrap of paper out of his elbow case. Nice. Certainly, dear. In fact, I think I still have my notes from when I was learning it myself. She rifles through her handbag from one hands you an old sheet of notebook paper with some squiggly glyphs written on it. Thanks. Ah, yes. According to the hobo code, I am of course, obliged to assist. But first, let me test you. Convince me of your worthiness, and I shall grant you a boon. You know, to be honest, it doesn't matter. I already know all the hobo codes. In fact, I should be testing you. Oh, really? Okay, hotshot, let's go. What's the symbol for a public bathroom? Oh, that's a simple one. It's a, hey, you won't scam me that easy. You're trying to get me. You tell you it's a rectangle with a crescent moon on it, so you can pretend you knew all along. Well, shucks, you got me. Yeah, I guess you'd better ask me instead. Ha! Wait. Something in my eye. There we go. Huh, so what is the symbol for a public bathroom then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon. Huh? Well, you got it right, so I guess you earned a boon. Great. Writes a glyph on it, and I hand it to you. What's this? This is the hobo code symbol for a boon. One of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Thanks. Ask about the hobo code. Sure, I know the word washboard and some words that kind of describe the sound a washboard makes, but they aren't really useful as actual words. Thanks. This one here means archipelago. Those two pointed ones are crescendo and descendo. And this one here is a treble clef. You are a level 9 student of the hobo alphabet. Oh, did he? He wouldn't say what it was, though. Certainly not. The information is mine alone to divulge. So we divulge it? You are practically a stranger here. I apologize, but I cannot jeopardize the security of our operation. Shucks. While wandering, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage. Not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase. Is for more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? Astute, discerning, even dare I say, perspicacious? I have never met anyone who dared to say that word before. Listen, I've got a pair of pants here that'll knock your socks off. What? He opened his case and pulls out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiff and shiny. Feast your eyes on these babies. What's up with them? Wax slacks. They're wax, guaranteed, grease-proof, and they're yours for only 20 meat. Okay, it's a deal. Nice. This rock is steaming. I'll come back later. $43. You notice the pile of yellowish white grit in the middle of the road. You catch a whiff and identify it as muscle corn. Must have fallen off a truck. Collect it. Okay. Susan? Baboon. Yeah. Let's go to the boardwalk. On the side of a discarded hot dog in the gutter, you notice a rare form of lichen. Bring out the lichen. You squeeze the good grease out of the lichen while carefully avoiding the bad grease from the old hot dog. What is that, a Cold War's gas mask? Perfect, I love it. Here's your meat. A broken coconut? I love it. Talk to him. He glares at you silently. Games. Talk to the attendant. First aid. You got a fish in a sack. You find an empty bag nearby that you can use to hold any fish you manage to reel in. Nice. You caught a moon-eyed ditcherback. You toss it in your fish sack. You caught a rubber sole. You caught a crusty ring. You caught a webbing scrod. you caught everything that was here. Practice your casting technique. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. You come across a wall with a joke scrawled on it. It's only sort of a ribald. Make it more of a ribald. You increase the ribality of the joke. And in doing so, increase the ambient ribality of the surrounding area. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. This code says, meet stash, 4th tree to the left of church, back row. Interesting. It's that wall that I got. Jeez, what are you guys even? Blurb. Well, I should have passed them. Well, I am going to end this there. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.